Live from Soldier Field, a sellout crowd on hand to watch one of the oldest and most glorious rivalries in NFL history, the Packers and the Bears. Hello, everybody. I'm Tim Ryan with Johnny Morris, and today the Chicago Bears go into this ball game with their third-string quarterback. Injuries to Jim McMahon and Steve Fuller have Rusty Lish making his first start ever. The former Notre Dame and St. Louis Cardinal quarterback who is making his first ever start, however. Suey, Payton, Willie Gault, and Brian Baschnagel, the wide receivers. Baschnagel for the injured Dennis McKinnon. Moorhead, Covert, Ports, Hilgenberg, Becker, and Van Horn across the front line for the Chicago Bears. So Rusty Lish, who came in relief of Steve Fuller on Monday night against San Diego when Fuller went down with his second shoulder separation of the season, getting his first opportunity to start. Play action on first down to Suey for a gain of 4. Bears have been solid in the first quarter all season long. That graphic information you just saw supporting that. Lish has lots of time, now runs away from the linebacker Douglas, and he has a first down. Sliding into the 40-yard line, a flag down, probably for a late hit.
One thing Rusty Lish will say even about himself is that the best part of his game is his legs, because he is an excellent runner. He's a good athlete. He couldn't find a receiver downfield and takes off. And John Anderson thought he had him. Number 59 will come up here for the tackle. And Rusty Lish looked like Walter Payton here on this play as he put the little dipsy-do on. Gets down to get the first down, and then you'll see the late hit coming up right here.
Number 55, late on the hit, first down.
Defensively, the Bears starting Henry Wachter for the injured Mike Hartenstein. Wachter signed just a few days ago. McMichael and Hampton. Hampton playing hurt. Richard Dent, the leading sack man in the NFC. Wilson, Singletary, and Harris, the linebackers. And a secondary with Richardson, Sean Gale for the injured Leslie Frazier. Todd Bell and Gary Fensick are the safeties. Rusty Lish, 4-year veteran out of Notre Dame, 27 years of age. Picked up on waivers this season from the Cardinals. Walter Payton has a nice hole up the middle and nearly picks up the first down. He'll be very close to it.
They say Walter's banged up. Well, sure, he's banged up, but look at this. He just puts the move on Scott right there and just goes right on down the field and almost gets the first down. So aside from the power, he still has that quickness, especially for the first 5 to 10 yards.
And now goes in motion back the other way. Walter Payton diving for about 4 to the 35-yard line of the Bears. Second down and 7 for Chicago. Walter Payton has the hole, and this time will be stopped short of the first down, but he is close again. Wright has a man open, and it's caught in the open field. Ray Krause, the fullback, number 21, and a Packer first down out at the 48-yard line. Double tight ends are in, Kaufman and Ed West. The give is to Ellis, and he's met behind the line by Otis Wilson, number 55. There'll be a loss of about 2 on the play. Lionel Manuel, a rookie receiver, having a fine year. This is Ivory, Eddie Lee Ivory, picking and dancing his way and finally stacked up, but a gain of about 8 yards for Ivory, who went limping off not so long ago. Robert Brown is in for Donnie Humphrey defensively. Number 93 for the Green Bay Packers. The give is to Suey. Suey just got away from a diving Cumbie and turns it upfield for a gain of about 8 yards.
And the old inside handoff, and I believe it was Keith Van Horn, 78, coming across. See 52 charging across the line of scrimmage. There is Keith Van Horn with the block to cut off his pursuit, and Suey was able to get to the outside, and he got a couple of other good blocks there and boosted to the outside as the Bears gained 9 yards on first down.
2nd and 1, Chicago from the 22-yard line. First down for Walter Payton over the 30 of Chicago. 6 and 8 in his first year. The Packers won 5 of their last 6 games after a dismal start. Walter Payton breaks tackles. Payton over the 40-yard line for another Chicago first down.
How he got through this hole, I'll never know. He got a good block there, and lead block by 26, Matt Suey. See the block on Cumbie? Then it was Robert Brown, I believe, and Anderson have both had hands on him there, and Payton just broke the tackle. And finally, Tim Lewis gets a hold of him and says, hey, you're not going any further.
4:36 to play first quarter. Complete to Moorhead for a gain of only about 4. The tight end, number 87, well covered and hit immediately by Mark Murphy. 3rd down, and it'll be 5 yards to go. Edward Johnson is in the lineup again on the 3rd down play. The pass is complete to Suey. Matt Suey has a Bear 1st down in Packer territory at the 45, and a little rough and tumble going on back near the line of scrimmage. Wright from Wisconsin, the number 5 choice this year, moved ahead of Rich Campbell as the number 2 man in training camp. Gives it to Ivory, and Ivory is stacked up by the aggressive Bear defense out the left side. Came in a roll against Detroit on Thanksgiving Day. Gary Ellis gets away from Dent, and now is dropped for an even larger loss. Dan Hampton.
I think they were anticipating the blitz there, and we're going to try and sneak through on the draw. Now Dent has a hold of him. In this case, he'd have been better off just to go down, wouldn't he? But no, as a natural instinct, if you can get away, you try and run, but it ended up costing a few more yards.
1st down from their own 49-yard line. They have good field position here. Pitch out, reverse. It's James Lofton. A block by the quarterback, and Lofton, with a blocker in front of him, gets down to the 31-yard line of Chicago.
Came back in the second half to beat Tampa Bay last week.
27-14, 14-0 down. This is Walter Payton, and Payton has a 1st down. Dancing his way out of bounds just over the marker at the 39-yard line of Chicago.
Well, you can see the Bears string it out. They're number 1 in the league in rushing, and one of the reasons is Payton. He has such good eyes. He watches the blocking, just goes with it, and you'll see Mark Lee here with the attempted tackle. Payton just gets away from that and dips out of bounds, gets 10 yards, 1st down, and Walter Payton's starting to pile up the yards.
Leading Cleveland 7-3. 2nd and 11 for the Bears. The pass intended for Moorhead, and he made a one-handed catch on that play, and Murphy drove him out of bounds.
That's that same play, the Y right towards the sidelines, and you talk about concentration. He did concentrate on the ball, took the hit from Mark Murphy. You're going to catch a ball around him, you're going to earn it.
Field on the nose. This is Walter Payton on 1st down, and good work by the Green Bay defense. Tim Lewis, Pat Dunsmore, 2 tight ends are in on 2nd and a long 6. This is Payton, and Payton gets close to the 1st down marker. Now there is Jim McMahon, looks like a stockbroker on the sidelines with that camel hair coat, and would much rather be out on the field. In the middle of your screen is Steve Fuller, the number 2 quarterback, who suffered his 2nd shoulder separation of the season last Monday night against San Diego. 1st down at midfield for Chicago. Payton straight ahead, picks up 5 to the 45-yard line. Running behind the center, Hilgenberg, and Kurt Becker, the right guard. Chicago in December. On 1st down, Payton stopped inside the 35 by Tom Flynn, the Pittsburgh rookie. 2nd and 3 with Payton as the lone setback. Pitch out to Payton. Takes it off tackle right, has the 1st down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. So the first real scoring opportunity for a touchdown by either team today. Lish on 1st down, has lots of time. Gets it off to Suey. Suey inside the 10. 3 Packers put the hit on him, led by Murphy.
Matt Suey's the alternate receiver out there, the secondary receiver, and Lish just looked down the field, saw everybody covered, and hit Suey out in the flat, and Anderson and Mark Lee in on the tackle, but not before they got a few yards out of it.
The ball at their 15-yard line. Right on 1st down to Kaufman. Kaufman tripped up by Fensick, still going, hauled down by Sean Gale. 1st down, Green Bay, 4:27 remaining. Right for Lofton, complete. Out of bounds in Bears territory at the 45-yard line.
They came within about a foot of being on the mark.
Right is 3 of 9. 2nd down, play action. Sideliner, complete to Kaufman. Randy Wright and Richard Dent were both hurt in that collision. This is Ellis with a good hold. Gary Ellis breaks the tackle and picks up about 9. In Kansas City doing a number on Seattle, 24-7. 2nd and 10, draw play Suey. Suey trying to get wide, batters his way through one tackler, Douglas, and picks up about 5 on the play. 2nd and 10 here, 2:25 to play. Quickly out to Phillip Epps. Epps with the catch, breaks loose down the sideline, is forced out of bounds, but not until he got to the 21-yard line and a Packer first down. Huffman was over in his spot with Keith Bucher at guard. Campbell on first down. Up the middle, complete to Ray Krause to make it Gary Ellis, 31. Gary Ellis, first and goal at the Bear 4. Play action. The pass wide open is Ed West, touchdown. Ed West, the tight end. And a beautiful play by the Packers.
The Payton is now at quarterback, or whatever you want to call it, spread formation.
The crowd has responded to this. And Walter Payton runs it on first down and has a first down.
How about that? We just want to put it in. We want teams to see it. We want to see how it works. We want to provide some excitement.
Mike Douglas made the stop, but a 10-yard gain and a first down. And this time he comes to the near sideline, and Payton picks up about 2 on that play.
Okay, he has to call the signals, he has to catch the ball, and he has to go for the hole. The blocking remains basically the same because he usually runs out of the eye anyway. The key here is that they don't have too many plays. They have been working on it because of the quarterback situation over the past few weeks. They had everybody getting hurt. They had it in reserve.
Payton has 113 yards on 19 carries, and we haven't finished the first half. Robert Brown is in to replace him, and Walter Payton running out of the tailback spot. Picks up about 5 yards, and it'll be 4th down and about a yard to go. Payton picks his way, has the first down, and gets to the 46-yard line of Chicago and calls another timeout, and the Packers lead it. Payton is the tailback quarterback, and he's throwing it deep for Galt. Galt is bumped. There'll be an interference call, I believe. The interception by Flynn, Tom Flynn, and he is finally hauled down by Brad Anderson at the Green Bay 10-yard line. And the interception on a pass by Walter Payton in the waning seconds of the first half. This is Gary Ellis, and Ellis pulls his way to the 30-yard line for a gain of about 7. Giants secondary, and that's a big loss for them, and Cardinals taking advantage. What a game they've got going. Rusty Lish to Dunsmore. Dunsmore has the catch inbounds. Lish has now moved to 50%, 6 of 12. Moorhead in motion behind the ball. Natsui has a hole and a first down to the 45-yard line of Chicago. Mark Murphy, the safety, number 37, met him there.
As you see, Matsui bust through a big hole. They did not hand to Walter Payton this time. And Sui, a good hard runner, good short yardage. The problem he's had in the last few games is a fumble now and then.
Campbell on third down. Just got it off. It's intercepted by Fensick. Gets away from Lofton. Fensick out of bounds at the 12-yard line. Pressure on the quarterback, Campbell.
Here comes Lofton. He drops off. He watches the quarterback and then goes out into the deeper zone and is just makes a nice interception, steals it away from Epps, breaks the tackle by Lofton, who tried to go too high, and gets a few extra yards before he is knocked out of bounds. Big play by the Bear defense, which has been the trademark all season for the Chicago team.
Rusty Lish continues at quarterback despite Landry warming up, and Payton has the ball in a hole to the 7-yard line. Walter Payton. 3rd and short for the first down. Suey has the first down to the 3-yard line.
This time you see Walter Payton, 34, is leading the way, and Suey follows Payton. A little reversal of roles, and Suey gets the first down.
1st and goal. They pitch to Payton off the wing. He's going to throw the ball. Touchdown, Matt Suey. Just inside the sideline. Payton to Suey.
Matt Suey redeems himself for that fumble he made earlier in the football game, and Payton came up with his versatility once again. He could have actually run the ball over with 3 backs in the game, and Payton here, watch all the running room he had. He could have run around, but there Suey makes the grab, gets the 2 feet in bounds,
Line drive kickoff by Thomas, fielded by Del Rogers at the 4. Rogers picks his way up the sideline. He's got some running room. One man to beat. It's Bob Thomas. Touchdown, Rogers. No flags are down. 97 yards.
Unbelievable play.
In the Chicago area, those folks of you watching in Chicago will not see it. Lish on first down, complete. Pat Dunsmore, the tight end, a gain of 7. 2nd and 2. Walter Payton with a good haul has a first down and drives Tom Flynn all the way out to the 30-yard line.
There was a big gaping hole in there, and you'll see 33 Calvin Thomas came across on what you call a trap. There was a running back having to come back and trap a defensive lineman, and Payton got through the hole and just drove for the extra yards, and he's heading towards a 200-yard rushing day here.
With 2 games to play, quite an improvement. Rollout play action. Lish just got away from Douglas and gets the pass to Moorhead. Well, that's Rusty Lish's best pass as a Bear. Offense for the Packers. Now Douglas is out. Walter Payton tried to pick his way back against the grain. Wound up with a 3, maybe a 4-yard gain. Draw play to Payton. Gets away from 2 tacklers and just literally drove the tackler back to get the first down. Now, I believe the guy who he popped was Charles Martin.
Off the play action, the fake of the pass, and of course it was the draw. And you see Jimbo Covert doing a good job on his blocking. And here comes Payton. He knows he's got to get to 7 yards. Willie Gault even hanging in there with Tim Lewis right there to keep Tim Lewis out of it. And there was Payton with the big pop and the contact with Charles Martin.
Bears grinding it out. Lish with lots of time flies it into the end zone, and it's intercepted by Tom Flynn. Tom Flynn picks it off in the end zone. His 2nd interception of the day. Green Bay slot formation right, protecting a 6-point lead. Rich Campbell, the quarterback. Up the middle for Epps, and he can't hold on. It's intercepted on the tip by Dave Duerson. The Bears on the interception to the Packer 33-yard line. Dave Duerson's first interception of the season has the Bears first down at the Packer 34. Rusty Lish gives it to Matt Suey, and Suey gets to the 30-yard line, a 4-yard gain. Middletown, Iowa or not. Rusty Lish, big hole for Payton, first down to the 21-yard line. Walter Payton having a big day today. 3rd and 9 out of the shotgun. Lish under pressure, gets it to Suey. Suey has the first down. A little shovel pass, and boy, they just got that off because the blitzing linebacker was right on top of Lish.
And there's Suey 26. That'll go as a forward pass by Rusty Lish, and probably the biggest completion of this game as Matt Suey takes it down for a first down. The Bears at the 7.5-yard line. Walter Payton, and he shakes off the tackle. Payton inside the 5. Touchdown. What a play. Somebody nearly had him, but they didn't get him. I think it was John Anderson and Tim Lewis were both there, and they had him. And look at him break out of that tackle. That was Carricker that was in on it too, and Payton with a super individual effort and the straight arm to get himself into the end zone. Lewis got the straight arm, Payton got the touchdown. What a play, what a football player. First down, Green Bay from their 22. Eddie Lee Ivory breaks tackles and has a first down for the Pack out to the 34-yard line. First down, Green Bay at their own 34. Play action. Campbell is sacked by Richard Dent.
Oh,
Tim Huffman is having a tough time with Richard Dent. 74 is Huffman blocking on him, and Campbell never sees Dent company. He really gets clobbered from behind. Down he goes. Richard Dent with his 15th sack of this football season, which places him second in the NFL.
Dewerson and Fisher in as the extra defensive backs on 3rd and 8. Richard Dent, a flying sack of Rich Campbell.
I think what's going to happen is you're going to have to give Tim Huffman a little help over there. There's ways that you can help a tackle if he's having trouble with somebody, and so far the Packers have declined to do that.
Next Saturday on CBS Sports. This is Gary Ellis, big hole. First down, Green Bay. Close to midfield. Fensick made the tackle. It's just a couple of days practice and inactive for the last several weeks. Up the middle it is Eddie Lee Ivory for another Packer first down. Al Harris stopped him at the 45-yard line. Tim Huffman has gotten to know Richard Dent very well today. 3rd down, Campbell gets the time, now runs out of it, and it is Hampton. Dan Hampton, who did not practice all week, who Mike Ditka said can't play tomorrow when we talked to the coach yesterday. Hampton said, I'll be there.
Hampton kept up his block, and it was Huffman that he threw aside and made the tackle on. Good play by Dan Hampton, and I tell you, tough day for Huffman.
The Bears are going to have possession with 2:36 to play. They've now got it upfield. Walter Payton gets to the 32-yard line. NFC East picture even more clear. The game is underway. Most of you will see it. Campbell for Lofton, complete. Was he inbounds? Yes. Campbell gets it away to Eddie Lee Ivory. Al Harris makes the ankle tackle early in the game when Wright went down with a knee injury. The pass is complete to Ivory, away from Singletary. Eddie Lee Ivory stopped by Richardson at the 33-yard line. The crowd comes to its feet.
Here they come.
Just got it away. Intended for Epps. He's got it. Touchdown. Rich Campbell, the 3rd-string quarterback, hits from 43 yards to Philip Epps. Terry Schmidt was the victim. Rusty Lish out of the shotgun. Rolling right. Complete to Moorhead to the 45, out of bounds with 18 seconds on the clock. Again, the little roll to right for Lish. Gets lots of time. Takes it upfield and out of bounds. 11 seconds left. Look for some action down in the corner to the right.
They're going to try and prevent it from getting down the field there.
Lish steps up and fires it into the end zone, and that's going to be in the seats. So the Green Bay Packers come up with a terrific effort. A couple of big plays. The Del Rogers touchdown run and the touchdown pass to Epps. For Johnny Morris, this is Tim Ryan saying so long from Soldier Field, where the score, the Green Bay Packers 20, the Chicago Bears 14.